Hi, everybody. Sandy Parker with Lighten Up Global, and I'm here with one of my great friends and I want to say people I admire, LeAnn.
Thank you.
LeAnn Pacino with Creatively Communicate. Welcome.
Thank you.
When I very first started working with Lighten Up Global, I would watch people talk. And so I would say, so LeAnn, tell me what you do in the furniture business.
Well, I contact people and design their offices and sell them furniture.
So when I would notice that, I would go, she is not lighting up. I mean, I don't see any gleam in her eyes or any kind of facial expression change. So then I would say, I remember the day when somebody said, "You are the voice."
I remember that day too, because first 10 years ago, if you would have asked me about furniture, I may have lit up. 20 years ago, most definitely. But I remember that day when someone said, "You are the voice." What do you mean? Because then you said, "LeAnn, you are the voice." What do you mean I'm the voice? And ever since then, I think that was the impetus or the catalyst, we should say, that has driven me in this new direction. Yeah, thanks to you, my life is going crazy.
Great, perfect. Well, and not only that, but you love to be on stage.
I do.
I mean,
do.
If you will notice the gleam in her eye.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that, because the truth of it is, what is truly inspirational to you is all that matters. So if I like to be on camera, good for me. If I don't, that's fine too. But you love it, and you're a natural.
Well, and it's not all about the ego, as we know. What you helped me figure out too is it isn't about my ego. It's about what lights me up and what I'm good at. And the communication, it is something I enjoy, and I continue to want to get better at it, because when you can teach and instruct someone that they can improve their life, it just feels so good. I mean, that's what you do all the time. It's gotta, you just walk around feeling good. It's nice to feel good versus
Yes.
weighted, and I was just surviving for too long, and you've helped me start to thrive, which
Aw.
we all want to thrive through life, right?
You know, I was talking to a lady last night in a restaurant, and she said, I feel like a lion that's been in the zoo too long.
Oh.
And you know how they sort of just retreat in their cage and they're just sort of sitting there? I thought, what a great description, because you see people like that.
Yeah, they lay around or they just go back and forth, kind of like my dog all day.
And
Although
then-
I think she likes it, so maybe that's not a good
Yeah.
example.
Well, look at her house she's living in.
That's true.
And then when we're in like networking meetings, you can see by the people the way they present themselves.
Most definitely.
Who's lit up about their work and who's just sort of coasting through life. So,
and it's interesting, I do a lot of the networking and watch people, and when people stand, you're so right. If they light up and they love what they do, you're attracted to them. But the ones that it becomes a job, and that's what it had with me. I'm still good and enjoy, but it's more of a job on the furniture and design. And now I'm going more into something that lights me up. And people know that, and they're drawn. They're drawn toward me because my attitude has changed.
the other thing I really like is when people are talking, even about something that they've discovered that is a passion of theirs, but they get to a decision point, or they start thinking about, well, what should my name be? And then they're not lighting up. It's sort of an accountability to stay with what gives you pleasure, with what makes you show your pleasure on your face. And so having that accountability partner over time, it's been like a year, right?
Yeah, it's definitely been longer than that. But it has been just wonderful to have you by my side, because, yes, going through and developing or creating who you are, and this whole rebranding process, if we can call it that, at so many points it was so painful. I just wanted to stop and go back to my old life. And yet you continue to encourage me. And, the road, I want it to be straight and get to the end, right? That's me. I want it to be perfect, and I want it perfect now. And yet the road was continually winding, and you were guiding me through on, what if we do this? Well, let's experience that. Let's investigate that.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it probably took, almost 6 months to really come up with the name Creatively Communicate, and it was well worth the wait. And now I've been growing into it, which has been so much fun, and then you also gave me permission to, it's okay, let's go down this, let's try this. And sometimes we need permission. It sounds silly.
So crazy how people, especially people who live in their head, right?
You think I live in my head?
I think you live in your head. Because they get analytical about it, and they start to, and you'll even see them look up, start thinking, I want you to be in here. Yeah, that it's coming straight from the heart, and it's really you. Not so perfect, doesn't matter. And then get into action. It's about
The
action.
It's all about action. I'm so good at staying here. And then you've helped me realize too that, hey, if something comes along and someone wants me to do something, well,
do it.
say yes, and then kind of figure out how later, because we do have it inside, and you've helped guide me to realize I do have it inside. Of all my experience, I can just pull it. I just need to pull it from a different area.
Exactly.
Because I kind of had it tucked aside. Those things back in the corner of your closet, and then you dig it out and you put it on. Someone says, a new outfit. Oh, no, I had this thing for years. Well, that's kind of what I feel like. I'm taking all that good stuff out of my closet, putting
I
it
love
on.
that.
It's been fun.
Well, and it's not only about a job. This is life.
Yes.
Right? And so I used to be in marketing, and I would say...
I think you're still always in
I know, I
marketing.
can't get out. But I would say to people, I don't know who on their deathbed wishes they had a better logo.
Yeah.
This is about the quality of your life today.
Although my logo is pretty sharp, isn't it? Thanks.
We did make a great logo.
We did.
So it is about you being in touch with what matters to you. If that's a logo, great. If it's how you play with your kids, that's great. If it's how to get over your OCD, God bless us, let's do it. So it's about getting in touch with what matters to you, because, your life, I would say the quality of your life has been better the last year.
It has. I have more energy now because I've found what I want to do, and it's that passion, and you allow it to percolate and come to the top and bubble to the top. And when it does, you just automatically want to do more and share more because I enjoy it, not because I have to.
Right. Yeah, you're a working maniac now.
I am. What's up with that? Thanks to you.
And we try to say not goals, but a game. Like for me, Lighten Up Global, I wake up thinking, okay, who can I talk to today about how to live a better, brighter life? It's my everyday. I'm going to Chicago in a little bit. I'm going to LA. I'm so excited just to encourage people to live their life. So, lightenupglobal.com.